Hello, welcome to yet another video in the series of self-discovery. I'm Jesse Ainebiona, an entrepreneur, speaker, and trainer. And I've been taking us through a few steps that we can take to discover ourselves and live more fulfilled, happier, and even healthier lives. Because I truly believe when you do something that you enjoy doing and you are fulfilled with your life, even your health gets better because you are inwardly and outwardly happy. We began by talking about purpose, and we said purpose is the reason for your existence. And then we moved on and looked at potential. Potential is something that you were that was already put inside you to enable you to discover your purpose. And then we also looked at passion, and we said passion is that fuel, that something that fuels you, something that literally sets your heart on fire. And when we have all those three in place, the next thing that we need to do is to professionalize the passion. What does that mean? It means that if you enjoy doing something, now take an extra mile and professionalize it. I think the most fulfilling lifestyle or the most fulfilled person is someone who has taken something that they really love to do and converted it into their profession. That is something that is truly worth noting, because the moment you take something that you enjoy doing and then you find a way to do your life, you build your life, you build your work, you build your career around it, I think that is the best way to live. Now, how does this work? It simply means if you discover that you're good at something, or you discover that you're good in a certain area, don't think you're just going to make it there through your own individual effort. Why not go an extra mile and find mentorship? Go and find someone that is already doing that which you want to do. Because whatever you want to do, someone is already doing it. Whatever you want to do, there is someone out there who is already doing it. That is why we need mentors in life. But the other thing also is you can go ahead and go to school for it. Learn how to do it. In my case, when I discovered that I had the passion, I had the potential to communicate and speak, I went an extra mile and I began to take on speaking courses. So I began to enroll in public speaking courses. I spent quite some good money, but I don't call it spending, I call it an investment. So I invested in myself to get better. How do I use my hands? How do I use my eye contact? How do I vary my voice? How do I manage my pace? Because I tend to speak very fast. So becoming aware of the mechanics of speech was something very important for me. And that's why I had to enroll for public speaking courses. And then I came across a wonderful group called Toastmasters, and something that I highly recommend for anybody out there who wants to become a better public speaker. So I took on all these initiatives and I began to build myself to become a better public speaker. And every time I do a session, I get feedback, because feedback is the breakfast of champions. It helps me to know that in this session, you began well, and then you were able to engage the audience better, and you managed to do quite a number of things. But on the other hand, you could have done better in this and this area. That is what I mean by feedback. It is a journey of continuous growth. Whatever you were born to do, you were built to do. That is potential. You have the passion, you love to do it. But now, go an extra mile and turn it into your profession. If you enjoy photography, good. Go to school and learn how professional photographers do it. Learn how to take professional photos. You cannot just depend on common sense. It is said, if you depend on common sense, you'll always make common mistakes and end up in common crisis. So go an extra mile and become professional at what you're doing. Someone that I really respect and admire on how they have taken on their profession, first of all, turned their passion into a profession, is someone called Nelson Muhire. Nelson is a very accomplished music producer. What Nelson did, first of all, Nelson was doing civil engineering at the university, and then he realized, this is not what I am here for. So he went, talked to his parents, and they were kind enough to sponsor him to do a course in music in Australia. and he managed to even do internship. He managed to do some work with Hillsong. And when he came back to Uganda, today he is one of the most accomplished and the best music producers that I know. So if you can identify that which you're good at, go an extra mile, professionalize it, find someone that is already doing it, work alongside them, go an extra mile, find a professional coach. Find someone that is going to hold you accountable, somebody that is going to hold your hand and walk with you on this journey so that you can turn your passion into your profession. Yes, you might be good at it, but why not go an extra mile and begin to invest in yourself? Invest in yourself. Buy books. Begin to read books in your area of expertise. Be so deep in that area that you become the go-to person. Become an expert. And of course, it will also take effort, because in the book Outliers, Malcolm Gladwell says, for you to become an expert, it means you have to put in 10,000 hours. He calls it the 10,000 hour rule. So it is not about trying something, it works, it doesn't work, and then you leave it and you move on to something else. No, stick into something for a given period of time. You have the passion, now you need to embrace perseverance. Things will not always work out, but as long as you persevere in that area, ultimately you will become an expert. So find something that you love to do, but go an extra mile, begin to study, go to school, find a mentor, find a coach, find resources, read books, read magazines, subscribe to some programs that will enable you to become better at it. Know what is happening in that industry. Be up to date with the trends. If you're into fashion, know which fashions are now trending, and be so that you can be on the edge. You can be on the leading edge of the craft that you have chosen to specialize in. So remember, professionalize your passion. In other words, turn your passion into your profession. That can lead you to an amazing journey of proficiency, excellence, and amazing self-discovery. Thank you, and see you in the next video as we look at yet another P in the formula of self-discovery.